Thank y'all for coming back to the channel. Jacob and I are going to look at about 5 or 6 different potential willet starts. And I'm just counting this as one, but I've never seen a setup like this before. Twin 671 Detroits. And I have no idea what this was, what it pulled. It's freed up here. I'm sure something stopped there, and might have been a water pump or something that hooked up to it, and the pump was out here, and you put the water here, and that inlet here, outlet there. But whatever it turned, it had plenty of horsepower to turn it. It does not appear to be rack stopped up, but naturally we're going to take this off and not let this thing run away. We have learned our lesson. This is oil filler gauge. You put that over there to keep the rain from raining in it. But hey, while we're right here at it, let's just check the oil. Yeah. This it's absolutely making oil. It's a little over full. Had a comment saying that's a dumb statement, Wiley. If that's the only dumb statement I make in a video, then I'm doing pretty good.
781.
43 years old. I'm thinking that those levers right there engage the, well, there's, okay. Maybe they're out of gauge. Maybe they're unengaged. That's a grease, clutch release bearing. Grease every 8 hours. That's what that was for. But we just walking over this one, gonna see what we need. But I told Jacob while we was here, since it was this easy, we're about 3 feet from the truck, I was just gonna stick a couple of batteries on it and see if it spun, and hopefully to see if it spins both engines at one time. If it don't, I don't know how you engage that other engine. If it's here or here, I don't know. Or if it's not hooked together, but right here, so I'm hoping it all turns right here. Once it's spinning, it's gonna spin that way. So we're gonna give it a try and just see if it spins over. Not gonna try to crank it or anything about it, because I know we probably need to add water into it. This has been sitting this long, but all this is hydraulic oil that goes in here. I guess somewhere in there is a pump that pumps hydraulic oil. I don't know the reason for hydraulic oil in it. It ain't come to me yet, just exactly why it would have hydraulic in there, unless it's just an oil cooler to keep the bearings, you know, lubricated in there. Unless that's it. If any of y'all have any idea what this is, please leave us a comment. This is gonna be pretty good. Ain't that a quarter down there? Ain't this thing making money?
It's a nickel. 2002.
Boy, heck, fire. Put it back down there, will. It'll bring us good luck. 2002, since the last time somebody's been around it. That nickel just didn't happen there.
And it didn't fall off when they carried it here.
Yeah, I would have thought.
You want me to grab the battery?
Yeah. This ant bed right here is super active now.
How kind of you to put the batteries in the back.
Let's get the new ones. Let's break the new ones out. Just set them on top right there. Yeah, I think we can make that work. But this is another 671 that runs this generator. And we're going to start it too, or attempt to try to start it also. I don't know how long either has been started or ever turned over, but we're gonna try and see. Since when we're right there, we might just hook power to that one and bump it over. That'd be something if that thing started bellowing. I bought this just this morning, just in case for an emergency like this. That's got our hot covered. I'll take that off and change this to the hot. Then I'll use this for the ground. Anyway, we'll figure that out as we go. I promise you, it's gonna fight you all the way. All right.
That's one.
I mean, you're ready. Your gun. Okay, perfect. All right. Ain't nothing here but just tighten them up. That feels good. Let me get that.
Oh.
Did that fan turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, see if that other one's turning.
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
All right. So that's what we're gonna have to do, is get those levers over here on the side, because once this one starts, you kind of ease into that one, and this engine running is going to be turning that engine to crank it, because it's not another starter on that engine. Not for sure if you knew it, but this setup goes in a tank. And everything in here except this part right here goes in a tank. The bell housing bolts, transmission off a tank, bolts right to this right here. And this right here is hydraulic oil that just keeps that part lubricated while it's running. Just because we're having a fun day at school.
Sound like you wanted to.
It's good. Oh boy. They're gonna crank. This thing right here is ready to start. I don't think this will be a trouble. We are definitely gonna try to get both of them to turn. It'd be something interesting. This right here,
You want to see if it'll
let's
just...
just see if it'll spin. Let's change over. Stand by. Hey, when we're swapping these batteries over from this power unit to this generator, check out this wheel start. That's something you may not see every day. I think they call them a duck boat. But it's pretty awesome. United States Marine Corps, right?
I don't know if this would be a decker or something. It was delivered. It says date of delivery was in June of 45. Oh yeah.
Does it look like it's all there?
To my novice eye, yes, sir.
Okay. We'll have to thread it back on there and take it out. Here's the other one.
I don't see it budging.
Nope.
Oh,
Look at there.
just had to break off the rust.
Let's spin it over. I'm thinking. See, I don't know just exactly what all that is right there.
Is this the water? Oh, it's got a...
Got it in it?
It's full to the brim of antifreeze.
Well, that means it's going to start. What I'm trying to look for is the kill switch. And I believe this is it.
What, the throttle?
I just don't know exactly how. It all works for that. And I'm sure it's got a governor that when you load up, it'll bring the power to the engine so it'll turn harder when it starts. You know, the more current you put back here that the generator needs. But I just wanted to find something that had a kill on it where I could kill the air. Got a fuel line right here. We'll know for sure that. Because as many of y'all have seen or done and yourself, sometimes these things just bust right off. It's surprising it can happen so quick, but I didn't want to get away, so we don't have any fuel. I am a little bit surprised that I can't find where to kill the air unless that's it right there. But that don't even, it does go to the air. I'm not trying to start it, I'm just trying to keep it from busting off. Let me get my screwdriver and we're gonna spin it over some. That starter's got plenty of. That starter's got plenty of jump. Sounds like it's almost. Sound like the fuel solenoid is shut on it. How about come around this side, Jacob, and hold this in? If it don't, we're gonna come back. We'll come back. I just want to see what it'll do. All right, hold it in. See there? You see what I was talking about? How it just can just start all of a sudden? Right there and tighten that back down. I think we found our kill. Will it start? Yeah. Will this one start? Yeah. Runs off ether.
Half.
Let's call it, what's half a half? A quarter? Let's call it a quarter start because we did run it off ether. But we're coming back. We're going to make a list of what we need here. Fuel lines and loosen. We're going to spray that down real good and try to get it loose and tinker with this thing. This one right here don't need anything but just trying to figure out how it does work. But that one's ready to go. Thank y'all for watching. And remember, don't be wily.